How's it going, everyone? In this video, you're going to find out if you should play the co-op feature of Palworld. We're going to review the co-op feature in Palworld based upon PC and Steamdeck gameplay. The pros and cons both affect the two devices, but we will go over the differences between the two later on. If you guys liked and played the game before, comment below any of your favorite characteristics or features. Now if you liked the video and want more, like and subscribe. Now let's get started. So what is Palworld? Palworld is an early access game that involves both Pokemon and Arc-like characteristics. I just want to let you guys know that some of these flaws that we mentioned may get fixed within the upcoming patches. If you want to play Palworld, then you can play it on the Xbox, PC, and Steam Deck. The price for the game is originally $29.99 in US dollars, but currently on sale for $26.99 on Steam's website, but the game is included for free on Xbox with the Game Pass. This game has a great co-op feature. It makes it easy for Pokemon and Arc lovers to play together. You can build bases, fight bosses, and explore the world within the game with up to 4 friends on your own dedicated world, or there are servers so you can play with up to 32 other players, which is where we will start our pros of playing the co-op feature. This game has a great co-op feature. It makes it easy for Pokemon and Arc lovers to play together. You can build bases, fight bosses, and explore the world within the game with up to 4 friends on your own dedicated world, or there are servers so you can play with up to 32 other players, which is where we will start our pros of playing the co-op feature. Alright, the first fact that we're going to talk about is how easy the co-op function is inside Palworld. All you have to do is create a new world, turn on co-op. You will then have to start a new character. But when you start your adventure in the new world, you can go to your settings, travel over to the key, and give it to the players you want to play with. With whom you want to play with joins the world. They will have to create a new character as well. Easy, right? Well, it gets better. If you want to just play online with new people, then you can play on a designated server, which you can access on the main menu. Alright, the second fact that we're going to say is playing co-op makes it easier to capture area bosses and capture any other pals. If you are wondering if both players can capture an area boss for the first time, well, don't fret. You can. The game gives you an extra area boss to fight and capture. This makes it easy on everyone, so everyone can capture the boss. So you don't have to continuously fight it over and over again. Keep in mind that you can refight previous area bosses. Now let's say you and your friends caught pals that you guys haven't yet encountered or caught. Well, the trading function is easier than setting up the world. All you have to do is put that specific pal within a display cage or assign it to the base, and any other player can grab them and put them in their team. Alright, fact number 3. Building and crafting got easier. Have you played Palworld by yourself? If so, then you must know how much of a struggle it is to gather resources, build and craft items alone. Co-op makes it so much easier. Since you have the other players, you guys can build a base together. But wait, the other players can't build together and they have to use their own resources. Now to fix that, you just have to join one or the other person's guild. Go up to the player and select join guild. This will enable the players within the guild to share resources inside chests and to track each other's location. Now you guys can use the teamwork to craft items and build your bases. Alright, fact number 4. Palworld is just fun. Everybody has their own opinion, but we're one of those Pokemon fans where Palworld created what we wanted. Palworld allows us to adventure off with no distance limits from one another. Unlike Arc, you get to build multiple bases and to fight and capture pals together side by side. There's easily over 40 plus hours of gameplay, thus always entertaining us. Yes, there is some redundancy of pals in each new area you venture off to, but the difficulty always allows us to keep entertained. Not only that, but we can change the difficulty and even adjust the world settings to where everyone can be happy with. Now that we're done explaining the pros of Palworld's co-op feature, let's dig into the cons. The cons are different with PC and the Steam Deck, and we will go over them individually. Now if you guys have any questions, comment below or tell us some of the conflicts or dislikes that you guys have about the game. Alright, fact number 1. All players share all the resources that is within the base. Yes, you heard that correctly. When you craft items, you can potentially use up some of your teammates' materials. Let's just say your friend had a different goal in mind. For building something that they put a specific material in their chest, you craft an item that uses that material, then you can potentially use up their materials. This is a very minor issue with the co-op feature, but over time it can annoy some people, thus causing some conflict. Keep in mind that locking your chest will not stop this from happening. Now this feature isn't just towards materials, it also applies towards pals assigned to the base as well. You guys can assign pals to the base together, but everyone can easily take each other's pals. Alright, fact number 2, the co-op character creation. This is where it gets messy. When your friend creates a new character in another co-op world, then that character can only be accessed through that specific world. This means if you guys progress further into the story and the main creator of the world turns off co-op, or even deletes the world, then all your progress with that character will be deleted. Yes, it would suck, so proceed with caution. Fact number 3, co-op struggles to connect. Just like any game, Palworld sometimes has issues preventing people from using the co-op function. For example, my wife and I played on the Steamdeck for review, and we would have to close the game multitude of times before it connects. Or it would freeze the game, having one of us have to hard reset the Steam Deck. Here comes the Steam Deck review. This review applies for both OLED and non-OLED types. Now this is for whom is thinking about wanting to play Palworld with friends on the Steam Deck. I just want to say now that Palworld is a great game on the Steam Deck if you play alone, but if you add co-op into the equation, then it struggles to perform. Comment below if you guys are playing Palworld on the Steam Deck and let us know your experiences. There's only really 2 issues I have with the co-op function on the Steam Deck, and they are: fact number 1, playing Palworld on the Steam Deck makes it difficult. While you enter dungeons with friends, or the day changes to night, or even if you encounter a crowded palace in the wild, the game will occasionally freeze. Now you might consider changing the settings. We've done that, and even on the lowest settings, the game still occasionally freezes, making you have to force restart the Steam Deck and restart the game. Keep in mind, the autosave function only happens every few minutes and during specific events like fast traveling or defeating a boss, so you may have to recapture pals or rebuild something over again if this happens to you. Alright, fact number 2, the keyboard doesn't respond. Yes, you heard it. Players have issues with the keyboard not responding. Now my wife found a workaround, and that's where you would tap on the text box 3 times and then try typing. This usually works for us, now keep in mind this may not work for you. Now that's all we have for the review. Palworld is a great game, and we will personally continue to play it, although there are pros and cons to the game, but so do all others. These encounters will differ for everyone, but even after the encounters, we still recommend the co-op feature. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like and subscribe button for more co-op reviews.